Yo, happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing well. Time to make another video for the week. And to be honest, I don't even know what I'm going to talk about right now. So I just sat down on the couch. I need to make the video. And then I looked at my phone and I just found out one of my grandparents is in hospital. So I don't know, whatever ideas I had before for this video, they're kind of just out the window. And I'm just pressing record. This week it's been a bit active. Stuff I'm sorting out for the traveling, for potentially visas as well. I've just been pretty busy. So I haven't taken much time to sit down and plan out a video or anything, or to focus on any certain topics. Today, went out to a little car show. Was there for about maybe an hour, just taking some photos. And I'll probably edit them but not post them, like I did with the last car event. But some of you may not know, some of you may know, I used to be a bit more into photography, mainly around more so automotive, like cars. I like taking photos of cars and then editing them in a pretty different creative way. I don't do it as much anymore, but every now and then an event pops up and I like going to it. And then I see a few familiar faces as well, which is a good feeling. Because I think most of the people I've met in Melbourne outside of like work is mainly through events like these, where I went out for photos, for car events, car shows, and things like that. PAX, like gaming stuff, some people maybe. But yeah, through these going to these events, whether it's like even some of the music events I've been to in the past, where I did sometimes photography at those. These little events that pop up here and there, most of the people that I'm kind of friends with, outside of work, of course, the different jobs I've had, that's how I've met them, I think, in Melbourne, anyway. But I think once, because my job, I'm speaking to people all the time, every day. By the time I get home, sometimes I don't really feel like going out or talking to people, just because I feel socially kind of, I wouldn't say drained, but I think I'd just rather have some alone time. So that's what we're doing today. Girlfriend's at work, a couple hours and she's finished. I'll cook some steak later. And then we'll go from there. But that's what the Sunday's looking like. Tomorrow, back to work, Monday. But then I've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. So I'll be going to the doctors. Got a few things I have to check out. I pretty much never go to the doctors, so it's quite a special occasion for me. And dentist, need a checkup, need a clean, whatever. And there's a few things I want to check because I'm a bit worried. There's a pain that I think shouldn't be there. And it's always scary when there's always dental shit going on, because it's probably going to be painful. It's also probably going to be painful for the wallet as well. But we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, sorting final stuff out for her, my girlfriend's visa as well. And then finalizing our travel plans for when we go through Singapore. We're going to Japan and Korea soon. My first time to Asia, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll be there for just under 3 weeks. And then later this year, I'm planning on going to Dubai just to check it out. Because a lot of the people in the YouTube internet space that I used to watch, sometimes, look, these days I don't watch them as much anymore. Like, for example, maybe Mike Thurston's one of them. It seems like a pretty different atmosphere that I've always been keen on seeing in person, just experiencing it. I've heard a lot of negatives, but also I've heard a lot of positives about it as well. And it's just in a very different part of the world. So that's a place I want to check out later this year. I think that'll be around November. So stay tuned for that. And it'll also be my first time flying a business. So I'll be going from direct Melbourne to Dubai. But when I come back, I'll be from Abu Dhabi to Melbourne on, I think, business with Etihad. Not I think, it is. It's a business on Etihad. So it'd be cool to check out the lounge there as well for a first time experience. So of course, growing up, you see stuff like this every now and then, maybe people posting the lifestyle on Instagram, on YouTube. And when you view stuff like that, considering maybe where you started out from, and you see this business class ticket that's fucking thousands and thousands of dollars, and you're like, how can these people make it work? Now, I didn't really pay cash for it, really, because thankfully I had, through doing a bit of research last year, I went through some credit cards. Of course, sometimes credit cards you get sign-up bonuses. I had a Amex card, so I use Amex Platinum. I know the annual fee for some people, it's a bit intimidating. It's like, I don't know, 1,000 something for the annual Platinum credit card fee. But if you actually use all the benefits you have with it, and of course you've got the surcharges anyway, but if you make use of all the benefits, you get your money's worth. And even if you don't quite get your money's worth, you at least break even. So I know a lot of people look down on kind of the Amex Platinum because it's such an expensive card. But if you actually use everything it gives you, then you're not losing anything. And thankfully, with the sign-up bonus at the time, I think it was like 200,000 Amex points. And then, almost a year of spending, whatever it was, I've managed to transfer it all over to Etihad before the devaluation that was in early December. So I got a bit more use out of the points before I got devalued. So that's something I'm looking forward to later this year. And apart from that, it's mainly going to be me finding and getting into a smoother routine again. That's the focus once I get back from Japan, flipping back around to going to the gym in the morning. Because it feels like when you go to the gym in the morning, it wakes you up a bit. Whereas right now, I'm not getting up super early. So I pretty much wake up, I get ready for work, and I go to work. But it feels kind of rushed sometimes. I'm not in as much of a smooth or religious routine as I used to be. And I'm feeling the effects of that. So I think once I get back from Japan, this travels, whatever, I'll set into an earlier routine. Rather than going to the gym at nighttime, I'll just start going in the morning again. So no matter really how the day works out, I think when you get up in the morning, you get up early, maybe I'll read again as well in the morning so I have a bit more time. And you go to the gym, and you get all that done before you go to work, it kind of almost makes you feel like you've already had a good day. You've already done something. You've already achieved something. You've kind of put one win on the board for yourself for the day. And that can kind of put you in a positive mindset for the rest of the day, where you might encounter some stuff that maybe it's up and down. But then knowing that you already got up early in the morning like you said you would, and you went to the gym, you're feeling good, you got your exercise in, which is good not only for your body, but then for your mentality as well, your mindset. It's good. Sometimes, I know a lot of other people experience this as well. You wake up, you go to work, you get home, transport, walking, whatever, drive, traffic, 1 hour, whatever it is for you. You get home, you get changed, you cook your dinner, and then after all of that, you've got to go to the gym. Sometimes you're just a bit tired. And of course, you can be motivated, suck it up, disciplined, go to the gym, whatever. But sometimes maybe you just don't do it. And then you don't do it the next day, because I've done a bit of that lately as well, where I'm not as set in my gym routine. So that's why these days, honestly, maybe in a week I go 2-3 times. Probably 2 times lately. But getting back into, more so consistently 3 days a week. But when I get back from Japan, I'll be in the mornings more consistently. Even on the days where maybe it might be a rest day, I'll get up early anyway and I'll go for a walk or something like that. Get moving. But that's where my headspace is at the moment. This video is a little bit different. I'm also just checking in with you guys. I'm not going to make some huge fucking wise motivational video. I thought I'll keep this one pretty real, pretty raw for you guys. Me just explaining what my thoughts are, what I've been doing lately, what my plans are for the next few weeks moving forward. Because I'm a human too, ups and downs, stuff like that. But I hope you're all doing well. Hope you've had a good start to the year so far. Actually, 1st of February, January's already gone, already done. 31 days, just like that. And we're already into the 2nd month of 2026. 1/12 of the year is gone. time flies. Make sure you're using it wisely. And I hope to see you guys soon. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. Keep at it. And I'll see you soon. Have a good day. Peace.